75-mile trip for Mahomet-Seymour on a Thursday night for some basketball. The last time these two met up was February 11th, and it was 53-44, Mahomet-Seymour coming away. I'm Trey Warga with my partner Leroy. Leroy, what do we got to do differently tonight?
We're going to work on that last name. It's Climola, but yes, that's fine. Tonight, I want to see which Taylorville team shows up. Taylorville played really, really good in the first and third quarters. It kind of struggled in the second and fourth quarter. And, if you're Taylorville, you have to build off of your weapons. And your weapons are Alarina Letniku, Aubrey Kitzman, Haley Sagal, and Hannah Clayton. And even some of their depth bench has been fantastic. You look at what Elle Richards has provided off the bench and Olivia Woodward has provided off the bench. They've been fantastic too. But the thing is I think sometimes they get into a little bit of a mental rut, right? Where they miss maybe a couple baskets and all of a sudden their confidence gets a little bit low. I'd like to see them come with some strong confidence to say, hey, we missed a shot, but you know what? We're still a really good basketball team. Let's start hitting them. I think that will go a long way towards helping them win. At some point, it becomes almost mental than it does actually talent.
No, yeah, you saw we had the effort there last game yesterday, as this is a back-to-back. They lost to Mount Zion yesterday in a tough game. You're exactly right, though. Seeing the depth players like Richards and Woodward really step up, especially on the defensive end, and along with Kitzman, three young girls really stepping up for Taylorville and showing that Taylorville does have a promising future. Leroy, I wrote down 3 keys of the game.
All right.
What Taylorville's got to do tonight.
Okay.
They played 4 quarters. They didn't play 4 quarters against Mount Zion yesterday. They played 2 really, really good quarters, and the other 2 they didn't show up for. They got to string together 4 quarters. They got to win the turnover battle tonight. Less turnovers, and they did a great job on the defensive side, getting steals, causing turnovers against Mount Zion, and they got to finish shots. How many baskets do we see underneath the basket for Taylorville? Wide open at the block, didn't make the basket. You got to finish those easy ones.
Well, and there's only so many second chances you're going to get, right? Like, it's one thing to be able to get the rebound, but you have to finish on that if you get the rebound. I get the rebound all day. If I'm not putting the ball in, it doesn't matter, right? All it's doing is giving you a ton of chances and even lowering your morale even more because you've had trouble making it the second and third try. So looking at this team and being able to build off of that and really box out and limit the second chances not only of Mahomet, but also being able to score on second chances yourself, that is such a huge part of this game that doesn't get talked about a whole lot. And I think second chance points really plays a big factor in these kind of games.
You're exactly right. And like you said, Taylorville's got to finish their second chances, and they've got to limit not Mount Zion, that was yesterday. Mahomet-Seymour.
Bulldogs.
Yeah, Mahomet-Seymour's chances tonight, and as we saw Mount Zion get a couple of opportunities, second and third chance opportunities. So, we want the girls to rebound, and one girl we have to watch out for Mahomet-Seymour, Savannah Orgeron.
Yes, Savannah Orgeron put up big numbers against Taylorville last time. She finished with 23 points and was an absolute beast when she had open shots. And she had a lot of them. I'd have to look. I think she hit a couple of threes. Let's see. She hit 3 threes and had a bunch of field goals and went 4 for 4 for the charity stripe. That's really good if you're for the Bulldogs. That's a really good weapon to have. And Taylorville's going to really need to figure out a way to shut her down. Probably a little bit better than what they did against Anderson yesterday.
Yeah, they did great the first quarter yesterday against Denver Anderson. She had 1 point, 1 free throw, then kind of let her heat up and start making baskets. So that's something we don't want to see. And so this lady tonight, Savannah Orgeron, is a sophomore. So another young buck who's their stud. We're seeing a lot of good young talent.
Yes, and girls they're not afraid to shoot, right? Like if they get open, they're going to put the ball up. I want to ask you though, they got red, blue, and white pants on. How much would I have to pay you to wear a pair of pants like that?
Oh, you would have to pay. That's stylish, man. I like that.
Oh my gosh, that's what I love them. That's what I was saying is that there's been a few teams that we've seen that rock those this year, and
Yeah, if you're listening,
I feel like we need a pair of those over here on the sideline, a pair of warm-up pants.
yeah, if you're listening to WTIM, the Mahomet-Seymour, they're wearing blue up top, long sleeves, and then their pants are really cool. They're striped in orange, blue, and white.
And Taylorville JV won their game a little bit earlier today. Big win for them at home. Always a confidence booster when you can win by 10 or more at home. So big win for them. Taylorville varsity looking to do the same thing.
Yeah, JV was relentless, especially on the defensive side. That's something that the varsity is going to try and do here as we are getting closer and closer to game time.
And I think you're right, Trey. I think really if Taylorville girls can be a little bit more aggressive than what we've seen, but control that aggressiveness, all right? They got into foul trouble a little bit yesterday, ran the submissions in the fourth quarter. Alarina Lednick, who fouled out. If they can be aggressive, but be controlled aggressive and cause jump balls, they can really start to get into Mahomet's head a little bit, maybe cut into any deficits that they may find themselves in.
And we've seen streaks of that yesterday. You know, in the second and third quarter, the first and third quarter, Taylorville did a great job causing turnovers and pressure against Mount Zion, including putting on a full court press, and that worked. So we'll see if they come out tonight right off the bat to maybe get a jump start and do a full court press, or whether or not they'll wait until the second quarter like they did.
Yeah, I think Mahomet does a lot of full court presses, and Taylorville's really going to need to figure out how to do that. Remember, they struggled against full court press earlier in the season, and that was one of the reasons that caused them to be down by a whole lot. If they can figure out how to beat that press a little bit early, you might be able to force Mahomet to play a different style of basketball. If that happens, you'll be good to go. But that was one thing that beat Taylorville, was that full court press. They just struggled with it.
Oh, yeah. We are here in Taylorville, Illinois. We are under 3 minutes to go until game time. It's Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs against your Taylorville Lady Tornadoes. In just a few minutes, you're listening to Taylorville Tornado Basketball on News Talk WTIM. We'll be back after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dolph Stanley Court here at Taylorville High School for tonight's Apollo Conference contest between the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs and your Taylorville Lady Tornadoes. At this time, would you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Well, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the visitors, the Bulldogs of Mahomet-Seymour High School. At forward, a 5'8" senior, number 15, Emma Clements. At the other forward, a 5'8" sophomore, number 12, Abigail Bunting. In the middle at center, a 5'11" sophomore, number 21, Savannah Orgeron. At a guard, a 5'4" sophomore, number 1, Durbin Thomas. And at guard, a 5'5" junior, number 3, Kayla Kerner. The Bulldogs are coached by Garrett Risley. And now, the starting lineup for your Taylorville Lady Tornadoes. At a guard, a 5'5" senior, number 14, Alarina Letniku. At the other guard, a 5'4" freshman, number 5, Aubrey Keatsman. At forward, a 5'9" junior, number 20, Hannah Clayton. At forward, a 5'9" senior, number 50, Courtney Gideon. And at forward, a 5'11" senior, number 33, Haley Sagal. The Lady Tornadoes are coached by Hayden Eldred, assisted by Doug Brown, Kevin Keatsman, and Tad McCullough. Officials for tonight's contest are Marcus Butler, Brad Herman, and Ricky Jones.
Taylorville needs to score at least 10 in this first quarter. It's going to be huge towards building on it later on in this game.
Yeah, they definitely need to start off strong. So here we go. It'll be Mahomet-Seymour ball as Abigail Bunting will inbound to Durbin Thomas.
Taylorville up in a 2-3 zone.
Thomas to Kerner. Kerner looks inside, back to Thomas at the top of the key to Kerner on the right wing. Kerner looks inside, across court. That is Abigail Bunting. Bunting back to Thomas. Thomas inside, great move there.
Great defense from Haley Sagal. Put her hands up and got blocked in.
But Haley Sagal says, get out of here. Here's Clayton driving. Pushes, comes up strong and finishes. Big shot from Hannah Clayton. A little bit of pressure here from Taylorville.
And that's what you want to see if you're Taylorville. Really apply the pressure early and try to force them out of their element on the road.
Bunting, a 12-foot bucket, and that's good from the corner. And now Mahomet-Seymour applies pressure. Letniku beats it herself. Euro step inside, gets the roll. Good, Alarina Letniku.
And a big 2 there for Alarina Letniku, who really went one-on-one on that drive and got the layup to go.
Duncan tries to get it inside, and it's deflected out of bounds, so it'll stay
Kickball.
ball.
Did you play kickball in school there, Trey?
Yeah, I wasn't very good. Orgeron gets it to Bunting, and here's a 3 from Kerner off the mark. Letniku with the rebound. She pushes up fast. Letniku drives to Kitzman, thinks about the 3. Kitzman to the left wing to Gideon. Gideon to Letniku. Letniku drives. Kicks out to Clayton in the right corner. Into Sagal. Sagal up. No good. Rebounds loose. Kitzman comes up with a loose ball. Sagal underneath the basket. Tough shot in no man's land, but it's tipped off Mahomet-Seymour and goes out of bounds.
And there's what we were talking about, those second chance shots that really need to figure out a way to get them to go in.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to make that shot there, Leroy. Kitzman, wide open 3. Hammered it home, Aubrey Kitzman.
That's exactly what you want for Taylorville. Aubrey Kitzman fired up already early.
Alarina Letniku too strong on the defensive end. She gets her first foul of the game on Kerner. There's Bunting.
Alarina in the wrong place at the wrong time.
To Kerner, back to Bunting. And for 3, Orgeron airballs it. Kitzman picks it up.
Taylorville defense standing strong early. Just what you want to see if you're Taylorville.
Clayton, no good. Rebound, Mahomet-Seymour. Clements gets the rebound there. So here's Thomas to the wing, over to Kerner. Kerner inside, back to Clements, and she gets fouled.
Kind of a looser foul. She had her hands up, kind of just came down just enough to pick up the call. So Hannah Clayton will pick up her first, team second.
So Emma Clements will shoot 2 from the line. 7-2, 5:41 left in the first. It's been fast-paced tonight. First free throw good. Clements, second free throw up. Good. 2 for 2. And here's Letniku driving. Letniku throws it out of bounds, no good. And it will be Mahomet-Seymour's ball. And here goes Thomas to Bunting. Bunting gets it to Turner and back to Bunting, who gets it to Thomas. Thomas back to Bunting, playing catcher at the top of the key. Now here is Kerner, who, little 10-foot jumper, no good. Rebound was loose, foul's called. It'll say Mahomet-Seymour's ball as the foul was on Aubrey Kitzman. 7-4, 5:12 to go in the first. Inbounded to Orgeron, wide open, top of the key, no good. Rebound Clayton. It's Taylorville the other way.
Taylorville needing, after a little bit of a slow run here, needs some points.
And here's a shot underneath the basket. Kitzman can't get that to fall. And it's a jump ball for the loose ball.
And there was another one of those forced shots under the basket. There was no real point of shooting that. Aubrey Kitzman's great, but under the basket, there's just no possible way she could make that basket in there. Kick it out to somebody who has an open look and then get it up there. Especially with all those girls crowded under the basket.
No, yeah, you're exactly right. It's 7-4. 4:54 to go in the first. And Taylorville's getting their looks. Kind of a forced shot on the last 2 possessions from Sagal and Kitzman underneath the basket, getting too far under there, throwing it up, and it's a tough shot.
And we've seen it a couple times. Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs really crashing the boards and really forcing the edge on that to kick it out and push it out again. If you're Taylorville, you'd much rather get it out than try to make force a basket that there's just the odds of making it are really, really slim just because of the angle that you have to go to try to put it in. So that's something that they're going to really need to work on here the rest of this first quarter, is figuring out a way to get that ball out from underneath the basket, especially if they're caught.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And Lady Tornadoes having no problem with Mahomet-Seymour's full court pressure. So that is good to see. It will be Taylorville Tornado basketball. Letniku. Got Kitzman wide open, doesn't get it to her. Forces it to Sagal and doesn't go in. So here's a steal. Turner. Shot, no good. Rebound, Letniku. Letniku pushes up to Clayton, to Gideon. Gideon in the paint. Down low to Kitzman. Now it goes off her to Sagal. Shot, no good, but she's fouled. So she will go to the line for 2.
Sagal looking to really get some good free throws here and hoping that she can add to the Taylorville lead.
7-4, 4:37 left in the first. Nothing but net for Haley Sagal on the first free throw. That's her first point of the game.
That foul was on Abigail Bunting, her first, team first. Reminder that free throws are brought to you by the senior citizens of Christian County, exclusive sponsor of the Taylorville Tornado free throw.
Olivia Woodward coming out of the game, or coming into the game. And second free throw good. Hannah Clayton will take a seat. And now here's Thomas, pushes up. She gets double teamed by Kitzman and Gideon. She gets out of it. Here's Bunting at the top of the key. Bunting over to Kerner. Kerner drives baseline, kicks it out. So now it's Bunting. Bunting back to Kerner. Bunting inside to Clements. Clements.
And good defense again from Taylorville as that ball got knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, deflection there. It'll stay Mahomet-Seymour ball. So Bunting will inbound, and that's to Orgeron. Orgeron to Thomas. Thomas Gets it to the left wing. Bunting inside to Orgeron. Now it's a battle for it. She takes a jump shot. No good. Rebound Sagal. She's skies high for that one, and she goes the other way.
Taylorville really needing to keep up this momentum, and
Gideon for three, off the mark. And it's going to go out of bounds as Emma Clements tried saving it for the Bulldogs, but too far out of bounds. So Taylorville ball underneath the basket. Letniku inbounds to Woodward. Woodward shot. Good. And you're going to say she was on the line. It was a long jumper for Olivia Woodward. Thomas gets guarded by Gideon, but too much of a body, and it's a block on Gideon. Taylorville with already 14 fouls.
yeah, so that's Gideon's first, team fourth, and Taylorville, while I appreciate them being aggressive, have to be a little bit more controlled aggressive.
So here is Kerner driving. Kicks it to Clements. No good. Rebound, Mahomet-Seymour. It was Bunting with the rebound. And no good for her either. And Gideon gonna drive. Kitzman thinks about taking a three in the corner. No, across court to Woodward. She drives up. No good. Around the rim and out. Rebound, Mahomet-Seymour pushed up fast. Here is Kerner. Slows it down. Kicks it to Orgeron. Thinks about a three. Drives. Jumper. No good. Rebound, Haley Sagal. Sagal having a big game on the boards tonight.
That's what we need, is for the girls to be aggressive on those boards, crashing them and getting those rebounds, preventing second chance points.
Gideon tries forcing a pass inside, stolen by Orgeron, down the other side, goes up, great hand by Aubrey Kitzman with the deflection on the shot, and the girls are on the floor battling for the loose ball.
Oh, Coach Hayden Elder calling a timeout right in time there as she was falling down. She had really good control of it. Yeah.
Timeout. Taylorville, we will take a timeout as well, bringing you Taylorville Tornado Basketball on WTIN. She sets up the offense. Mahomet-Seymour and a man-to-man. Sagal on the right wing gets it over to Richards on the left wing. Looks inside. Richards now to McCullough. She dribbles to the top of the key. Closely guarded by Durbin Thomas and Mahomet-Seymour. And it's stolen. The pass is stolen from Kerner, and she pushes up fast. She'll slow it down. On the right wing, gets it to Bunting. Bunting back to Kerner, inside to Clements, forces up a shot, no call. Great defense from Haley Sagal, and Letniku gets in there for the jump ball.
Yeah, that was a hard hit on the ground from Ellerina Letniku. She banged her head on the floor. Hope she's all right. She looks all right.
Great start here for the Lady Tornadoes.
Whew.
11-4, 2:07 left to go in the first. Inbounded. Duncan from long range, no good. Oh, Thomas, sorry.
Reps are getting in there and keep preventing stuff from getting out of control, which is good because both teams have been really aggressive on the ball.
Off Bulldogs, it'll be Taylorville ball. Mahomet-Seymour in a full court press. Now here comes Woodward. Woodward, that pass is deflected. Sue's gonna come up with it. Letniku, but it goes over and back. It'll be a turnover on the Lady Tornadoes.
That's frustrating to touch both teams on that as it was coming back. So.
Bunting will inbound to Thomas. Thomas back to Bunting, left wing, looks inside. Thomas back to Bunting, left wing, thinks about the three, no. Thomas does take the three, top of the key, long rebound, and Sagal gets it. Sagal has been all over the board tonight for Taylorville. She pushes fast, Sagal down the peg. Push on Mahomet-Seymour, foul.
So that'll be on the floor, and Obviously, if you're the coach, you want it to be a shot, but nothing going there, and Alrina Lenico inbounds it. That foul was on Abigail Bunting, her team second.
1:30 to go in the first. 11-4, Taylorville with the lead. Letniku, Desego, loose ball. Richards, Letniku for three, too long. Battle for the rebound, and we get a foul.
So another foul in about 5 seconds there. Unfortunately, that was on Taylorville.
That foul.
So that one's on Olivia McCullough, her first, team 5th.
Anna Clayton subs in, and so does Aubrey Kitzman for the Lady Tornadoes. 1:19 to go. 11-4, Taylorville with the lead. Kitzman, Beverly Garden, Thomas. Thomas in trouble, or gets it to Thomas. That was Kerner in trouble. Now Orgeron with a three, too long off the mark.
And with Sagal and Letniku on the bench, Taylorville, this is where Taylorville really needs to be careful and cannot allow this lead to escape. They're up by 11-4 right now. They got to hold on and maintain control.
Foul on Woodward. Emma Clements will go to the line for 2 free shots for Mahomet-Seymour.
Taylorville has to be careful next pass in the bonus, so you don't want to really foul again this early in the game.
Emma Clements, 3 for 3 from the line tonight. She has 3 points as that one fell. Clements dribbles twice, spins it in her hand, shots, good. Nothing but net from Clements. 11-6, Mahomet-Seymour climbing back into this one. Kitzman on the right wing. Looks inside, decides to go to Woodward to the left on the top of the key. Now to the right, McCullough in the corner. Tries going baseline. Good defense from the Bulldogs. And no over and back. Yes, it is over and back. Just wait on the whistle.
Another strange over the back call when a blue jersey touched it and it caused it to go over the line, but once again called it.
Here is Thomas. Thomas to Esker. Esker gets it stolen by Kitzman to McCullough up the 4, thinks about a shot, no, slows it down. Kitzman will take it. A 3, nothing but net for Aubrey Kitzman. Big shot from the freshman there. 14-6, 22 seconds to go. Orgeron to Kerner. Kerner doesn't fall, but Orgeron gets the rebound in the basket, and it goes for 2. 10 seconds to go in the second. Kitzman to McCullough. McCullough jumper, no good. 2 seconds. Kitzman, no good. Rebound Mahomet-Seymour. It's 14-8 after 1 here in Taylorville, Illinois, as your Lady Tornadoes taking on the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. We will be back with more Taylorville basketball. You're listening to News Talk, WTIM, and streaming live at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Lead the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs 14-8. And it's the start of the second. Mahomet-Seymour with the ball. Here comes Thomas setting up the offense for the steal from Kitzman. Kitzman driving the lane. Shot. Good. Aubrey Kitzman gets the first points of the second quarter. And Taylorville off to a hot start.
Taylorville playing well so far here. Don't want to give up. Don't want to start relaxing your foot off the gas.
Esker inside to Orgeron, and she finishes.
Yeah, I don't know if you want Orgeron heating up, but she's got 4 points so far.
Orgeron with 4 points so far tonight. Now here's Letniku to get in as they play catch. Back to Letniku. Letniku looks inside. Here's Kitzman. Dribbles to the top of the key. Almost picked off. Here's Gideon. Back to Kitzman in the right corner. Looks inside. Mahomet-Seymour has two ladies inside there on Clayton. Now here is Sagal on the left wing. Sagal working on Thomas. Getting to Gideon. Shot no good and no foul. So here comes Thomas the other way for Mahomet-Seymour. To Esker. Inside to Orgeron. There's a wide open three for Kerner. No good. Rebound Kitzman.
Boy, Mahomet has not been hitting their three-point shots today. That's what's been the difference here so far early.
Great hustle from Kerner as she gets a steal from Kitzman, not expecting her to come from behind. Inside to Clemens, layup, no good. Rebound Letniku, and she is getting hacked, but no call. So here's Letniku driving fast, up, no good. Rebound Sagal. Sagal goes up strong, good. Haley Sagal gets the second chance.
Boy, both her and Alarina Letniku just got slapped the whole way in there, was able to get the ball up and get points.
Yeah, they're really letting them play tonight. Now here is Kerner. It's a fast-paced game. Kerner inside to Clement. Shot, no good. Rebound Clayton. Clayton gonna take it herself. Up the court, 18-10, 6:02 in the second. Kitzman for three in the corner. Good! Aubrey Kitzman is heating up as she has three threes.
He caused timeout. That's huge. Taylorville with their biggest lead of the game, Trey.
Mahomet-Seymour will take a timeout, so we will take a timeout as well. You're listening to Taylorville Tornado Basketball on News Talk WTIN.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Taylorville, Illinois, where your Lady Tornadoes have the lead over the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. 21-10, 5:55.
Are you not entertained, Trey?
I am entertained. Mahomet-Seymour with the ball. Thomas across court to Kerner. Kerner on the right wing. Kerner in trouble. Gets it to Thomas. And that's going to be a over and back. You can't do that in this league.
Now that's all good. That's a good over and back call. No white jersey touched the ball that time.
Taylorville's defense all over Mahomet-Seymour. And they have continued a great first quarter into a second. Kitzman on the left wing. Letniku. Back to Kitzman. Kitzman to Sagal on the right wing. Inside the Clayton jumper. Nothing but
what a beautiful assist there.
Love seeing jump shots from 10 feet out, and she took it there. Hard drive from Kerner on Mahomet-Seymour. Here's Thomas. Long two. No good. Rebound Clayton. Letnikud up to Sagal. Sagal drives the paint, takes on three. Mahomet-Seymour defenders and doesn't fall. Thomas up the court to Kerner. Kerner with the easy layup as Taylorville couldn't get back. Letnikud sets up the offense for your Lady Tornadoes. 23-12, 4:50 to go in the second quarter. Looks inside, that's Sagal. Now gets it to Kitzman. Letnikud for three, no good. Rebound, Gideon. Gideon to Sagal. She's going to take it. Good! Haley Sagal from downtown.
And the biggest difference between tonight and yesterday is Taylorville's hitting their shots all the time.
26-12, Lady Tornadoes with the lead over the Bulldogs. 4:26 to go in the second. Esker over to Thomas. Thomas to Orgeron from the free throw line. No good. Rebound, Letnikud.
Oh, and a foul on Mahomet-Seymour on the rebound there. Boy, if you are Taylorville, you got to be fired up right now.
Taylorville doing a great job on Orgeron, forcing her to shoot the ball. 26-12, 4:18 in the second. You're listening to Lady. We got a timeout. We'll take a timeout, too. You're listening to Lady Tornado Basketball, News Talk WTIN.
halfway through the second. I was worried about the bonus. They haven't had to worry about it yet.
Gideon on the left wing gets it into Sago, but great defense from Mahomet-Seymour. So here comes Thomas. Thomas gets it to Orgeron, and Orgeron doesn't miss those easy buckets.
Just got to relax on the turnovers. Nothing crazy. Just got to relax on the turnovers.
Gideon drives the paint from the free throw line. Jumper, no good. Rebound, Orgeron. And now it's Thomas pushing up for Mahomet-Seymour. 26-14, 3:40 to go in the second. Esker inside to Orgeron. Jumper, good. And she's heating up. She has 8 points tonight.
And now, yeah, Coach Hayden saying, look, hey, let's calm down a little bit. Let's relax.
Letniku sets up Taylorville's offense. Gets a screen from Kitzman. Throws it down. Another screen. This is to Woodward. Woodward at the top of the key. The Bulldogs with heavy defense. Woodward drives. Doesn't make the long layup looking shot.
Foul on the runner is something I'll take every time. She just drove in there and got everyone right there, was able to get the call. So that's going to be a huge foul on Durbin Thomas, her first, team fourth.
26-16, Olivia Woodward looking to expand Taylorville's lead. 3:11 to go in the second. First one, nothing but net from Olivia Woodward. No subs. Woodward spins the ball, dribbles twice, spins it again, shot, no good. Long rebound, and it goes to Mahomet-Seymour's Esker.
Bad bounce on the rebound, went right into the hands of a Bulldog player.
Jumper from Kerner, good for Mahomet-Seymour. They are starting to heat up as well.
Hey, if you're Taylorville, you just got to relax and go back to your fundamentals. That was working before, let's keep it up.
Kitzman. Down to the corner to Gideon. Back to Kitzman. Kitzman goes up. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounds loose, but Esker comes up with it. Kerner pushes up. Kerner inside to Clement. Clement gets fouled by Gideon.
So Gideon will pick up her second foul, team seventh. And Taylorville is starting to force stuff a little bit. Let's see if they can relax and have fun out there again.
Comets will have 2 free shots.
Hannah Clayton coming in for Courtney Gideon.
27-18. Taylorville Tornadoes with the lead. Shot no good. That was a bonus shot. So it's live and rebound to Orgeron, throws it up, no good. Letniku with the rebound the other way. Letniku to Kitzman. Pass is off the mark and Kitzman couldn't get 2 hands on it, so it goes out of bounds. 27-18, 2:24 left in the first half. Here comes Thomas. Thomas to Kerner on the right wing. Thomas to Orgeron inside, and she kicks it back out. So Esker to Thomas. Esker gets it inside to Orgeron. Wide open shot, 3. Thomas, good.
Believe it or not, that's her first points of the game. And Taylorville's forced to take a timeout.
27-21 here in Taylorville, Illinois. We'll bring you the rest of the second half next. You're listening to News Talk, WTIN. I got a drink. Oh, I got something in my throat. Tornadoes leading Mahomet-Seymour 27-21. Mahomet-Seymour starting to warm up, Leroy, but I still think Taylorville's playing great.
They are. They can't be forcing stuff through. They can't be forcing passes. Go back to what was working, and as the Bulldogs make adjustments, Taylorville's going to need to make adjustments too, and that's going to be where the big difference in this game comes in, is who can make the better adjustments.
You're exactly right, and there goes the buzzer, so we will continue that week.
It's a lot louder. I have half a headphone on. It's a lot louder when you don't have your full headphones on.
Haley Sagal sets up the offense for Taylorville. 1:58 left in the first half. 27-21. Taylorville with the lead. Letniku looks inside, dribbles, drives on Esker. Letniku to Kitzman on the left wing.
Now here's Olivia Woodward on the right wing, inside. Clayton in trouble. Gets it to Woodward. Kitzman at the top of the key. Kitzman dribbles left, hands off to Letniku. Letniku to Woodward. Woodward cross court to Kitzman. Drives the left baseline up, no good. Rebound Clayton up, no good. Rebound Sagal. And we're gonna have a foul on Mahomet-Seymour as Taylorville with ample opportunity.
Probably should have been called a couple shots ago, but we'll take what we can. A whole lot of girls and a whole lot of jerseys underneath that basket. Still not called on the shot.
Underneath the basket, Letniku. Inbounds to Kitzman at the top of the key. Now in the corner, Sagal for three, no good. Rebound loose. Woodward dribbles off the foot of someone. It's a loose ball. That's Thomas who gets the ball from Mahomet-Seymour up the court. Esther tries to get it to Orgeron, but it's stolen by a hustling Woodward.
And the big thing to know here is Savannah Orgeron has 2 fouls now. She's going to have to be careful here.
Letniku. And to Woodward on the left wing. She dribbles right. Gets it inside to Clayton. Wow. Great defensive play there from Thomas. The rest didn't see a hack there, so they let it go.
And Orgeron's coming out. There's only 55 seconds left in the half, so it'll be interesting to see what Taylorville does here.
27-21. Tornadoes with the lead over the Bulldogs. Sagal, jumper, no good off the mark. Nice set play there, though, from Coach Eldrin. Getting Sagal a wide open jumper.
Jump ball's going to stay with Taylorville.
Good hustle gets that jump ball, so Letniku inbounds once again. Letniku out top to Clayton. Drives the lane, jumper for the free throw line, no good. Rebound Clements. Charge!
Oh my goodness, Letniku fired up.
Sagal and Letniku double team Clements on the right block, and she gave an elbow, and that's enough to get an offensive foul call.
And that'll be Emma Clements' first, team 6, 7 here on fouls and 44 seconds left in the first half.
I think a warning was just issued. All right, here is Letniku to Sagal. Sagal drives. 41 seconds left. Hook. No good. Foul.
So Sagal will go to the line. Those are 2 big free throws here.
2 big free throws here. I don't know. I think we got one there, Leroy. Just kind of threw up a prayer. No chance that was going in, fouled or not.
That's the second foul on Durbin Thomas, team 7th.
Sagal, good. 39 seconds left in the first half. 28-21. Sagal trying to make it 29-21. So here's Sagal's second shot, good. 39 seconds. Mahomet-Seymour with the ball. Thomas off the floor. And that is to Pruitt. Haven't called her name yet. And now here's Thomas to Esker. At the top of the key for Mahomet-Seymour. 25 seconds. Thomas inside to Clements. Loses it. Great defense from Sagal.
Very good play there on Taylorville defense. Taylorville defense has been tenacious tonight, everywhere the ball has been.
Here comes Alarina Letniku. 18 seconds left in the first half. And they start the play. Screen from Woodward. She doesn't use it. Oh no, she turns it over. Letniku is going to pass to Kitzman. Saw that she was covered, but saw it too late, and so she traveled. Or didn't travel. She lost the ball and ended up being a jump ball. And it's Mahomet-Seymour's ball. 5 seconds. Thomas for 3. Top of the key. No good. Rebound. No one gets to it. 29-21. Your Lady Tornadoes with an impressive first half. We will bring you how we got here next. Leroy, how much fun has this been?
I'm fired up, man. I tell you what, it's been an absolute pleasure to watch this team so far this first half. I said I wanted them to score 10 in that first quarter. They scored 14, and they've been absolute fire to this in the second quarter as well.
They listen, so it's Lady Tornadoes 29, Mahomet-Seymour 21. We'll bring you the recap of the first half after some quick messages. You're listening to News Talk WTIM.
Sagal, Aubrey Kitzman, even Hannah Clayton has 4, Olivia McCullough has 2, Alarina Letnick has 2. So it's been a really, really balanced effort from all of these girls that have been out here. It's just something that we haven't seen in quite a while. You know, yesterday it was really, really, mostly carried by Haley Sagal for the most part yesterday. So it's nice to see Aubrey Kitzman having a big game tonight already, being a tenacious on D and hitting a lot of threes, and that's going to be huge here. Taylorville was finally hitting their shots, which is something we've struggled with seeing this team. They could have easily beat Mount Zion yesterday if they would have hit their shots most throughout the fourth and second quarter. They just weren't hitting yesterday. So it's nice to see them finally hitting their shots here today.
Yeah, one thing I've definitely noticed comparing tonight to last night is the no hesitation on these shots.
Yes.
They're open, they're taking shots, and they're making them. And essentially, that's a big difference. You make the shots,
and the confidence has been there too for these girls. Something that we struggled with yesterday. It seemed they would get really depressed when they missed the shot, and they kind of slowed down there and halfway through the second. They still scored more points in the second than they did in the first. They scored 14 in the first, 15 in the second. But they're going to really need to slow down this onslaught. I have a feeling in this third quarter, Mahomet's going to really try to give it all that they can in this third quarter to try to come back to this game being down by 8.
You're exactly right. And the big difference in the second quarter, I mean, Taylorville still played great. The only difference is one of Mahomet-Seymour's better players, Orgeron, started to heat up. She has 8 so far, and she had a really slow and cold first quarter, and she started to get in there and get some baskets for Mahomet-Seymour. So that's definitely a player to watch going into the second half.
It is, but fouls are going to be a big part of the second half as well. Refs haven't really been calling a ton, but Durbin Thomas has 2. Abigail Bunting has 2. Savannah Ortron has 2. For Taylorville, Courtney Gideon has 2. So it's something that we're going to have to be keeping an eye on here in the third and fourth quarter, especially if Taylorville continues to play well. Mahomet-Seymour cannot afford to have Savannah Ortron out of this game. They can't afford to have Durbin Thomas out of this game, or it's going to be a long third and fourth quarter for Mahomet.
You're exactly right. And one of the key points I made earlier, Taylorville's got to play 4 quarters. They played 2 quarters of good basketball last night. Got to play the second half just like they did the first half and come away with this win.
Right, and the thing is they absolutely can have a really, really good third and fourth quarter. The biggest thing that's going to have to be talked about here is the adjustments that Mahomet has to make. And Mahomet has to make some adjustments. They have not been able to figure out Taylorville's defense yet as far as being able to press. Taylorville's forcing them to shoot threes. Mahomet's not making them. In fact, Mahomet only has 1 3 in this game so far. That's going to be huge here in the third and fourth quarter if Taylorville can continue to shut down the three-point shooting, because Taylorville's crashing on the inside parts of the paint. They're not letting anybody get in there to get layups or anything like that. So they're going to force Mahomet to shoot it from the cheap seats, and Mahomet hasn't been yet. That's been the big difference in this game so far.
It's 29-21. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will bring you the second half action here in Taylorville, Illinois. You're listening to Taylorville Tornado Basketball on Newstalk WTIM and streaming live at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. As the second half is underway for Lady Tornado Basketball, and it's Tornado Basketball. So Gideon loses it, but Kitzman picks it up. Here's Clayton at the top of the key, inside to Sagal. Sagal, baby hook, goal! Haley Sagal.
And again, getting the first points out of a quarter or out of a half are super important to get that momentum and say, hey, we're still good, we still got this.
Kerner on the right wing, over to Bunting, back to Kerner in the corner. Kerner gets it down low to Orgeron. Orgeron on Sagal. No good. Great defense from Sagal, and she gets the rebound.
And again, Taylorville playing tenacious D. Haley Sagal right in there.
3 from Gideon, no good. Long rebound. So here comes Thomas the other way. Thomas slows it up. Nowhere to go for her. Bunting on the right wing. Looks inside, no one, so she gets it to Thomas. Top of the key, Orgeron at the free throw line. Doesn't take the shot. Bunting over to Kerning on the right wing. Kerning back to Bunting. Now Bunting looks inside. She'll get it to Thomas at the top of the key. Into the corner to Orgeron. Orgeron back to Thomas. Thomas inside to Clements. In trouble, she gets out of it. Thomas to Bunting for 3, good. No, a 2. I'm sorry, she was on the line. A bucket. She stepped on the line there.
Good eyes from the referee to be able to see that and know that it was a 2 and not 3. Every point counts in this game.
And here's Gideon.
Oh my goodness!
Whoa.
Back door from Courtney Gideon.
Courtney Gideon found an open lane, and Kissman with a great drive and somehow got it to her. Great vision from Aubrey Kissman. 3 from Orgeron, and she is struggling from the 3-point line tonight. Clements goes on up strong, draws a foul, and the bucket falls. Old-fashioned 3-point play for Clements coming up.
So that foul is on Aubrey Kissman, her second, team first.
Clements free throw, good. 33-26. Taylorville Tornadoes with the lead.
Clements 5 for 5 from the free
Up
throw
to
line.
Clayton. Gideon. Oh, little give and go. Wide open on the right block. Just couldn't get it to fall. Thomas takes it up the floor for Mahomet-Seymour. She looks inside to the right wing. Over to Bunting. Bunting to Orgeron. Free throw line. Here's a 3 from Kerning. No good. Rebound Sagal. And a hard foul as
Good
Kerning
call
comes
on that
in.
one. She came charging in trying to get the steal and just ran right into Haley Sagal. Big foul, big foul.
33-26, 5:33 left in the third.
So that's Kearney's first, team first. Substitution made as Hannah Clayton comes out.
And so there's Kitsman, and that's Richards and Woodward that will come in. Woodward to Gideon on the right wing, back to Woodward. Over to Richards on the left wing. Looks inside. Gets it to Sagal inside. Up and good.
Sagal has been open all day and has had the height advantage of some of the other girls out there, especially without Savannah Orgeron on the floor, Orgeron on the other side. That allowed points.
Great play on 101 from Haley Sagal. We'll get a foul now as Kerning drives the left baseline, and a foul on Courtney Gideon.
So that foul is on Courtney Gideon, her third, team second. She's going to come out.
Hannah Clayton doesn't get much rest. She just came out about 30 seconds ago. Bunting will inbound for Mahomet-Seymour. Orgeron thinks about taking a 3. No, Kerning to the top of the key to Thomas. Thomas back to Kerning on the left wing. She drives. No. Here's Thomas for 3. No good. Rebound Sagal.
And again, the 3 points aren't falling for the Bulldogs. That's big.
Sagal has got to be nearing the double digits on rebound. She's been all over the boards. Woodward for 3. No good. Rebound Orgeron. Durbin Thomas brings it up. Gets it to Kerning on the right wing. Back to Thomas. Thomas to Bunting. Back to Thomas. They play catch. Now over to the right wing. Kerning gets it inside to Clements. Clements throws up a prayer. Great defense from Sagal, but she tips it. Mahomet-Seymour ball.
And Sagal was able to keep her hands straight up. The ball hit the wrist, bounced off and went out of bounds. But if you're Taylorville defense, you are fired up on that. Another big stop that kept points from scoring. Under the basket, we talked about how much they've been crashing on that inside part and just closing down the paint. Another prime example of it right there.
Yeah, it's 35-26, 4:26 left to go in the third, and so far, Taylorville starting right where they left off. in the first half.
And we kind of were a little bit concerned, T. We were concerned about whether or not they were going to be able to keep up this pace coming into this third quarter. But they've been able to, and this is going to be something, we're already halfway through this third quarter already, Trey. So, I mean, if you're Taylorville, you've got to like where you sit right now. Just keep forcing them to shoot the ball from out beyond the arc. Keep doing it until Mahomet can start making them. Until then, you got nothing to really worry about.
Yeah, I think we got to get the ball to Sagal. She is really playing well, especially on that last offensive possession. She got it down low, worked her lady, and put it up for a bucket. And she's got an advantage, size advantage down low.
Sagal's sitting at 13 points so far here in the game, and she's really brought a huge element. Especially, she's been open a bunch of times, and she has the height difference on almost everybody other than Orgeron out there.
Not only that, she is constantly on the boards.
Playing one of her best games tonight, I think.
35-26. 4:26 left to go. Mahomet-Seymour made the 75-mile drive to Taylorville, Illinois. Oh, what a long drive.
Ah, yes. Glad you're here, though.
And here is Orgeron. Orgeron at the free throw line. Orgeron dribbles. Now kicks it to Bunting. To Thomas for three. No good. Rebound Sagal, and almost gets it stolen away, but she handles that and gets it to Kitzman.
And another miss from far off.
To Clayton for three now. No good rebound. Thomas of Mahomet-Seymour. Up. Uh-oh. Kerning inside. Oh. Yep. That's a foul. Richards.
Yeah, but if you're El Richards, you're like, all right, you're going to go to the line and shoot. That's fine.
Richards with a good, I would say that's a good foul there. At least she prevented the shot, even though she was shooting, so she held her line for 2 free shots. She made sure she didn't make that one, Leroy. First shot, no good.
Yeah. And again, I think you're right if you're there. I mean, easy layup? No, you're not going to get an easy layup. You're going to go to the line.
So first shot, no good from Kayla Kerner. Second shot, up and good.
I'll take that every day.
35-27, Lady Tornadoes with the lead. 30-57 left to go in the third, and Mahomet-Seymour with the full court man-to-man press. So here's Kitzman to the left wing, Clayton.
Giving Clayton some room there.
Great drive, kicks it to McCullough for three, no good. Rebound, Richards, no good, inside. Sagal with the rebound. She goes up strong, and she finishes. Haley Sagal with the bucket underneath.
Sagal never gave up on that one. Really pushed hard to get herself a little bit of room to put that ball in.
So here is Mahomet-Seymour. Kerning drives, nowhere to go, almost travels. Here's Bunting, back to Kerner for three, no good. We got a lady on the floor, as that is
a little bit of a late call on the foul.
Emma Clements got pushed to the floor or lost her footing, something. I didn't see it.
It was a late call. They were waiting until the person was laying on the floor and then called the foul. Like, that's not really how that works. But a foul nonetheless on Aubrey Kitzman, her third, team fourth. And so that's something that Taylorville's going to now need to keep an eye on.
And bounded to Orgeron. She kicks the Kerning jump shot as she drives the lane. Wow, what a roll there for Kerning. So that bucket falls. Kitzman to McCullough. McCullough for three. No good. Rebound up. Clayton kicks it to Richards. Richards for two. The jumper falls.
Oh, my goodness. If that was any lower, it would have hit the front part of the rim.
Elle Richards with her first points tonight. Bunting over to Kerner. Kerner back to Bunting at the top of the key. Kerner, left wing, looks inside, dribbles once. Back to Bunting. They'll reset the offense. Bunting thinks about taking a jumper. No. Now here's Kerning. Three from the left corner. No good. Rebound. Richards. So get it to Sagal. Sagal up to Clayton. Clayton drives baseline. Kicks it to McCullough. She'll try again. No good. And Mahomet-Seymour driving fast. Kerner jump shot. 12 feet away. No good. Loose rebound, and they're battling for it. And Clements all over Kitzman.
I don't understand taking that jump shot right there. She had all the 5 feet in front of her, and she just stopped to take it and missed the shot. But, I mean, I'll take it. Taylorville up by 10.
You make it sound easy, Leroy.
I do, because it's easy to do it from here.
39-29.
It's easy to sit here in this chair and talk about it.
2:05 left to go in the third, and a jumper from Thomas, no good. We got a foul here. Foul on Taylorville.
No, out of bounds on Taylorville.
So
Kind
this
of
is
shocked me.
Bunting, who will inbound. Bunting inbounds out to the top of the key to Thomas. To Kerner. Kerner back to Thomas. Looks inside, gets it to Bunting for three. Good. Abigail Bunting.
First real three-point that they've made in quite a while here for Mahomet.
There's a three from L. Richards. Good! L. Richards answers for Taylorville.
Richards says anything I can do, anything you can do, I can do better.
42-32. It's a 10-point lead for your Lady Tornadoes. Oh, great pressure from Kissman and McCullough, but they can't get it. So now it's inside to Clements. They're battling. It's a jump ball.
Ooh.
Wow. And she is staying down. She took a hard fall. That's Emma Clements and Mahomet-Seymour.
Well, both girls really fighting for the ball there. Didn't really hear the whistle go at all. She came down hard on the back and on her head, and hope she's all right.
As Richards and Clements battled for that one. 42-32. We have a timeout on the floor, an injury timeout. So we're going to take a timeout as well. You're listening to Lady Tornado Basketball, News Talk WTIM, streaming live at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Illinois, you're listening to Taylorville Tornado Basketball on News Talk WTIM. I'm Trey Wargo with my partner Leroy Clamola.
Yeah!
And we have had fun tonight calling this one. 42-32. Emma Clements got off the floor on her own will, by the way. She is sitting on the bench now as she recovers from that fall. It was a jump ball. It's Mahomet-Seymour's ball. So here's Bunting to the corner to Kerning, back to Bunting. They play catch. Now it's Kerning driving to Bunting. And now it's Orgeron for three. No good. Rebound. Kerning throws up a prayer. No chance for that one, but she's fouled. So she'll go get 2 free shots.
And Kerning's kind of limping out there a little bit. I hope she's all right, too. She's been getting beat up pretty good all day today, too.
It's been a physical
It's been
third.
a very physical game.
Kerning, first free throw, nothing but net.
Kerner. That first foul was on Alarina Letnick, or her second, team fifth.
Kerner spins the ball, step to the free throw line, 2 dribbles, shot, good. 42-34, Lady Tornadoes with the lead, under 1 minute to go.
Turner's 3 for 4 from the line.
Nicola wide open from 3, no good.
0 for 4 on that 3-point shot today.
Here comes Mahomet-Seymour. Kerner, jumper, good, from 12 feet up. Kerner really stepping up for Mahomet-Seymour lately. Here's Letnick into the corner, Richards for 3. Wow, too high.
That should have been a call the other way anyway. Hit the top part of the board.
Thomas, jumper, no good, rebound, Clayton. Lady Tornado's been really good on the boards tonight. Letniku comes up the floor, 15 seconds left. Letniku drives, good! What a play from Alarino Letniku.
Love it. More. Give me more. Give me more.
5 seconds left. Here's Bunting. Bunting to Thomas. Thomas to Orgeron. Shot deflected by Richards.
And that's not the epitome of this game so far. Big block on that shot.
Great defensive play from Richards. We have 1 quarter left to go. 44-36. Your Lady Tornadoes with the lead. You're listening to Lady Tornado Basketball on News Talk WTIM.
T-Bill, T-Bill, let's get loud. Name the team that makes you proud. THS. T-Bill, T-Bill, let's get loud. Yell the colors that make you proud. Purple and gold. THS. Purple and gold. Let's go, T-Bill.
Taylorville, Illinois, where your Lady Tornadoes are battling the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. We're in the 4th quarter. 8 minutes left to play.
Girls.
44-36. Taylorville with the lead. It's Taylorville ball. Kitzman
Oh, she almost lost her footing.
to Letniku at the top of the key. Letniku over to Gideon on the left wing. Sure dribbles right to the top of the key. Hands off to Kitzman. Drives in. Couldn't get the pass to Sego. It's a turnover.
Each quarter, each team has scored more and more and more. So I expect a lightning fast 4th quarter here.
Kerner drive shot, no good. Rebound, Mahomet-Seymour. That's Esker.
Beautiful steal from Aubrey Kitzman.
Great hands to get that one. Gideon, jumper, no good. Spinned around like a toilet bowl and out. Here comes Bunting. Bunting over to Thomas on the left wing. Bunting looks inside, back to Thomas. Thomas gets it inside to Esker. Jumper from Orgeron, no good. Rebound, Kitzman.
Who else?
1 minute down in the 4th. 6:58 to go, 44-36. Lady Tornadoes with the lead. It's been a great battle here tonight. And a foul.
Another foul. Blocking foul that time.
A little bit of a push there from Durbin Thomas of Mahomet-Seymour.
So Durbin Thomas picks up her 3rd foul, team 2nd.
6:52, 44-36. Taylorville leading the Bulldogs. Kitzman dribbles left into Letniku. Letniku in trouble. Jump ball.
Ooh, okay.
A fast jump ball. Mahomet-Seymour will go the other way. Here comes the Bulldogs. Across court's Kerner. Kerner back to Esker. Esker over to Thomas. Thomas drives down to the corner to Bunting. Shot no good. Oh, 2 Lady Tornadoes battled after it and prevented one of them getting the rebound. So it's still Mahomet-Seymour ball. Here's Thomas over to Bunting. Thomas inside to Orgeron. Thinks about a jumper. Drives. Great play by Sego. She says not in my house. And here's a jumper from Thomas. No good. Lots of opportunities for Mahomet-Seymour. Ball's on the floor and the Lady Tornadoes battle for it. Wow.
And again, another long possession with no points to show for it from Mahomet.
Gideon up, no good. And it's a rebound, Mahomet-Seymour. So they'll bring up the ball, 44-36, 5:46 to go in the 4th. Kerner drives, baseline, up, floater, no good. Rebound loose, grabbed by Woodward. She goes the other way, it's a 3-on-2. Woodward beats one girl, up, layup, no good. Oh, it didn't fall. Mahomet-Seymour the other way, Orgeron wide open for 3, drills it. her first 3 of the night for Savannah Orgeron.
Nearly 3 minutes with no team scoring in that fourth quarter. I said every quarter was going to get higher, and sure I did. Nobody scored for the first 3 minutes in this fourth quarter. But big 3 for Savannah Orgeron. She's still all right tonight, but we haven't seen the big performance from her. Taylorville really did a good job of shutting her down today, and it'll be interesting to see what Coach has to say later on about how good Taylorville did against shutting her down.
Yeah, you're right, but it's still not over. They still got to shut her down and limit her shots. 44-39. The Taylorville Lady Tornadoes playing their hearts out tonight. 5:22 left to go in the game.
And I think at this point, you got to see some shots going, but really don't stress. Like, just relax and go out there and play the game that you know you can play. Don't let mental get to you, and don't allow a ton of turnovers. Control the ball, control the possession. You control the possession, you control the ball, you control the game, and that's the big thing here coming up for this last 5 minutes and 22 seconds.
And as time takes down, Mahomet-Seymour will amp up their pressure to get back into this one. So can Taylorville handle Mahomet-Seymour's pressure? I think they can. They've done a great job of it so far.
Taylorville struggled yesterday in the fourth quarter, Mount Zion, because they could not finish the shots. They need a little bit more tonight from this team.
Letting it inbounds to Kitzman. It's a press now from Mahomet-Seymour, beaten 2-on-1. Woodward drives, deflected by Orgeron. Great play. Back the other way, Kerner. Going fast, guarded by Letniku. Drives, throws up a prayer, no good. Rebound, Woodward. Now she goes the other way. The game's picked up. Woodward slows it down now. Top of the key. Kitzman on the right side. And the Gideon. Dribbles left.
Gotta get some help.
Dribbles back right. Not sure what to do with it. Ooh, gets it to Woodward somehow. There's Kitzman. Taking a screen, doesn't use it, goes the other way. Letniku. Looks inside. 4:41 left to go in the game. 44-39. Lady Tornadoes with the lead. Letniku. Hands off to Kitzman. Taylorville really taking their time on this offensive possession.
Good use of it. Good stopping. Good waste of time.
Gideon gonna drive. Kitzman slows it down once again. For 3! Oh, no good. Kitzman wide open 3, doesn't fall. It's 44-39.
They used up 1 minute 7 seconds on that possession alone. No points to show for it, but again, I think at this point, you really, if you have the ball, if you're Taylorville, yes, pass the ball as much as you can, but make smart passes. Don't show them that lane. The worst thing you want is a steal that will lead to easy layups.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and Kitzman kind of was patient, but she was just so open on that 3. She had to take that one, and just off the mark as it hit the rim twice and bounced up and didn't go in. So it is 44-39. Lady Tornadoes trying to hold on to this one as Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs doing everything they can to get into this one. 5-point lead for Taylorville. It will be Mahomet-Seymour ball. Taylorville with a light press, I'd say. They're picking up the Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs about 3/4 of the way.
And took their whole timeout for that one.
The timeout is over. So Bunting inbounds to Thomas. Back to Bunting. They got to beat Taylorville's 3/4 press. Here comes Thomas to Orgeron. Orgeron gets it to Bunting, and she sets up the offense. Cross court to Kerner. Kerner to Thomas. Looks inside. Orgeron closely guarded by Clayton. Thomas wide open for 3. Good. 2 wide open. Kitzman gets it in. Mahomet-Seymour bringing a full court press. Not across half court yet. Kitzman gets it across now. 3:43 left in the game. 44-42. It's a 1-possession game. Kitzman over to Richards. Richards to Clayton. Clayton to Richards on the right wing. Looks inside. Nothing's there. Clayton in the corner, back to Richards. Now to Kitzman. Top of the key over to McCullough on the left side. Kitzman to Sagal. Sagal drives baseline. Tries to hit Clayton on the other block, but that pass too tough to handle. It goes out of bounds. Mahomet-Seymour ball.
Just a little bit of a miscommunication there between the two girls that allowed the ball to go out of bounds over on the left corner.
Kerner takes it up for the Bulldogs. 44-42. It's a one-possession game with 3:06 left. Orgeron drills it.
We got a tie game.
And they will bring the press. 44-44, 2:56 to go. Segal all the way over to Clayton. Richards for two, no good. Rebound, Nicola. And she is going to fall down and step out of bounds. 44-44.
Another costly turnover from Taylorville, who was on the line. Coach didn't like that call at all.
44-44, 2:40 left in the game. Jump shot from Bunting. They can't miss. They have heated up.
And once again, the fourth quarter, where Taylorville saw a huge lead evaporate. They're going to really need to come together here for the last 2.5 minutes to really come away with the win.
44-46, 2:34 left to go in the game. We'll bring you more Taylorville Lady basketball after this short break on News Talk WTIM. Bring into the last quarter of the game. It's a close one, 44-46. Mahomet-Seymour with the lead, and great pressure from the Bulldogs causes a Lady Tornado turnover.
And once again, costly turnovers from Taylorville at the wrong, inopportune times. It's a completely different Mahomet team out here right now.
So here comes Thomas. Thomas over to Bunting. Bunting back to Thomas, inside to Esker. Orgeron back out to Thomas. They're going to take their time. Thomas drives. Kerner. Right wing, 2:12 left to go in the game. Taylorville down by a bucket. Thomas for two, good. Nothing but net. They have heated up here in the fourth. Kitzman up the floor fast. Drives. Gets fouled with the drive, and she'll go to the line for two.
And it's a big free throws here for Aubrey Kitzman. Oh my goodness. That foul on Sydney Esker, her first, team third.
44-48, 1:57 to go in the fourth. Free throw, good from Aubrey Kitzman.
Her first point since the second quarter.
Kitzman, second free throw, no good. Rebound, Segal goes up strong. Oh no, she can't get it. Gets her the next rebound.
She's literally on top of her, and they're not calling it. She's literally on top of her.
Letniku. Down low, here's Segal, can't handle the pass, so she gets forced out to the corner. Gideon, Letniku, jumper, good! Big shot from Elarina Letniku. 47-48, 90 seconds left in this game. Thomas in trouble, timeout Mahomet-Seymour. 1:23 left to go.
Haley Segal was under the basket with players literally over her as they had their hands out. But Taylorville only finds themselves down by one with 83 seconds left.
Taylorville looking to get the ball back here. No need to foul yet. There's still plenty of time. 1:23 left to go in the game. Down by one. It's the first time they're trailing in the game. Big rebounds from Haley Segal led to a second opportunity and third opportunity to where Alarino Letnicki was able to hit a 10-foot jumper just inside the free throw line.
So big minute 23 here. Possession arrow is facing that direction, which means it is
Taylorville.
And you look at this team, they're gonna might want to use that to their advantage if they can, as far as being a little bit more aggressive to hopefully cause a jump ball.
Total team fouls. Taylorville with 5. Mahomet-Seymour with 3.
Gotta get a stop here, though. That's the first thing. Gotta get a stop on defense.
It's Bulldog basketball. Bunting will inbound for Mahomet-Seymour. Here comes the pressure. Bunting back to Thomas, inside to Esker. Esker looks inside, back to Thomas. Thomas to Bunting, inside to Orgeron. Forces a shot. Great play by Sagal, and they get the rebound. That's Clayton. Clayton got the rebound, skying high for that one. It's Taylorville ball. Here comes Clayton with the drive. Up, no good. Rebound. Yes, he gets help. He's going to the line for 2. Great drive from Hannah Clayton.
So that foul is on Savannah Orgeron, her 3rd, team 4th. Some important free throws.
It's a tie ball game. 48-48. Hannah Clayton has tied this one. 59.7 seconds to go. Second free throw, good. Taylorville's taking the lead. 49-48, 58 seconds left. Mahomet-Seymour brings the ball up. It's Thomas to Bunting, back to Thomas. Thomas to Bunting. They're playing catch at the top of the key to the left wing. Who is that? That's Kerner. Now back to Thomas. Thomas over to Bunting. Bunting back to Thomas, top of the key. Orgeron. Free throw line, drives, left block, tip. What a play by Haley Sagal. She gets a hand on it. She's been owning the paint tonight for Taylorville.
Wow, what a turn of events. Big turnover for Taylorville, and Taylorville getting the ball right where they want it. But 30 seconds left. I expect a foul here for Mahomet.
Kitzman holds the ball close to the half-court line. Top of the key, drives left, over to
Don't force it.
Clayton.
You got the lead. Hold on to it.
22 seconds left in this one.
Just hold on.
Letnicki, back to Clayton. Clayton.
There you go. Oh my gosh, they were trying to go for it. And it was like, whoa, you have the lead. Hold on to it. Just relax for a second.
So that'll only bring the 5 team fouls. They're gonna have to get 2 fouls until they're shooting
they got
bonus.
2 fouls in 14 seconds here to get to the line.
Wow. What?
Again, Taylorville scared me there because they were trying to drive on it. It was like, whoa, you have the lead. You don't need to score here. Just hold on to the ball. Let them cause a problem. But a 1-point lead, and if you're Taylorville, you gotta like these odds. There's 14 seconds left, and you have the ball. Just relax and take a second to understand the scenario.
49-48.
Take 10 seconds. Take 10 seconds for station ID.
Well, we'll be back after our station identification.
How many tips or block shots has she made? 6, 7, probably?
Quite a bit. You're up.
Welcome back to Taylorville, Illinois. We're catching the last moments of tonight's game. It's 49-48.
Haley Sagal has had a ton of blocks tonight. She's been everywhere the ball's been, and it's been an absolute monster under the basket.
Big plays from Haley Sagal tonight, this senior. Letnicki inbound.
There you go. Now
Gideon
just hold on to it.
gets fouled.
There you go.
Still not going to the
That was
line.
the biggest thing, was getting the ball in. You get the ball in, and then you cause issues. But you had to get the ball in first.
So it's 49-48. One more foul until Taylorville's in bonus.
Now another big pass in here. If I'm Courtney Gideon, I got to rush all the way down. Yeah, somebody's got to get all the way open.
Letnicki
Ball
looking,
in.
gets it to
There you go.
Sagal. Sagal gets fouled. So she will be the shooter for your Lady Tornadoes.
So Bunting picked up her 3rd foul before, and now picking up a foul is Savannah Orgeron, her 4th. 10 seconds left, Taylorville up by 1, and some very important free throws.
Sagal, good. Man, she shot that fast. Dribble quickly, up, good. Nothing but net. She'll get a second one after making that first bonus.
And
Good. Haley Sagal has ice in her
Haley
veins.
Sagal is 6 for 6 from the free throw line today. Huge performance from her today.
You're listening to Lady Tornado Basketball on News Talk WTIM. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll be back after a few quick messages. Illinois, where your Lady Tornadoes have the lead by 3, 51-48.
And you got to look out for Durbin Thomas tonight on this play. Durbin Thomas has been hitting threes like crazy. If anybody's shooting this three, most likely from Mahomet, it's her. And so Taylorville really going to need to keep doing what they're doing and apply pressure to that outside part and just crash on the inside. Big 10 seconds here.
Thomas has 2 threes for Mahomet-Seymour tonight. Abigail Bunting has 1 3 for Mahomet-Seymour tonight, and Savannah Orgeron has 1 3 as well. So 4 threes in total for Mahomet-Seymour. Expect one of them to get it. Heavily guarded Kitzman on Bunting. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Here's Thomas to Orgeron. Right corner. Shots up. No good. Rebound Sagal. And the buzzer goes off. What a win for the Lady Tornadoes. What a win. I'd call it their biggest win of the season. The Lady Tornadoes with a huge win over
Not just a
Mahomet-Seymour.
huge win, a huge upset over these 6-2 Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs. Really, I know you want to gush on this, but you got to understand how this went down. Durbin Thomas over in the right wing ran out of room and could not get a shot up, and she was blocked by Alarina Letniku. Then brought it over to that right-hand side, kicked it over to Orgeron, and Orgeron put up the shot. It was short, and that's how Taylorville got the win. Sorry, I was all excited there, but
My
let me do my color
goodness.
job. Let me do my color job. So,
What
but
a game.
A big upset for Taylorville, who really came into this game. And we have to, I know you want to take a break, but before we take our break, we have to talk about Taylorville coming into this game and being ready. That's the biggest thing about this team. They really came in ready to go and were pumped. You talked about them playing 4 quarters. They struggled in the fourth a little bit. I think if you talk to Coach Hayden Eldred, he'd probably be a little bit upset with how they played in the fourth quarter. But really looking at this team, they utilized all of their weapons. They were able to use all 4 quarters to play the game that they wanted to. And when the chips were down, when they needed to get stops, they got stops. And so that even if the line faltered a little bit, it did not crack. And that is what got them the win tonight. Huge victory for Taylorville.
Faced some adversity there in the fourth when they gave up the lead, but they didn't stop. So final score here in Taylorville, Illinois. Your Lady Tornadoes 51 over Mahomet-Seymour 48. We'll be back to recap the game for you, an exciting one tonight. You're listening to Lady Tornado Basketball on WTIM, streaming live at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Lady Tornadoes with a big win over Mahomet-Seymour 51-48. I have Coach Eldred joining me. Coach, what do you think? What do you think?
I'm just very, very proud of them. You know, we had the lead. We couldn't. We got stuck on 44 points there for a bit. You know, we returned the ball a couple times, and they were starting to make their shots. Came back, got the lead, and we could have easily given up. And you know, this team's different. You know, that's something in the past we would struggle with, but they didn't give up. They came back, and they held strong when they needed to.
Any big moments that stick out to you tonight?
I mean, there's so many little things that we did, but we rebounded. We rebounded well.
Yeah.
I think I don't know the totals, but I thought we did a very good job rebounding. Our free throws at the end were clutch there, and there's just those little things right there. It's what matters.
Yeah, and speaking of rebounding, Haley Sigel was all over the board. Seems like you guys controlled the boards tonight.
Yeah, she was a monster for us. Alarina Letniku was a monster for us on the rebounds. Yeah, if I kind of mentioned it the first half with Haley rebounding the ball. Obviously we want her to score a lot, but I was like, she's dominating the boards. That's another way to get us a win.
You touched on it earlier, some adversity there in the fourth. I don't know if Mahomet-Seymour had a lead early, but you guys led all game. What did you tell your girls, when they were down for the first time at the end there?
I just said, hey, we're still here, and we gotta come out. We gotta want it. How much do you want it? And they fought back, and that's awesome.
Coach, thanks for your time. Back on the road quickly Saturday.
No, it's home. We're home.
Or home?
They're home.
Oh, I'm
Boys
sorry.
are on the road.
Yeah.
Boys
So
on the road.
Jerseyville.
Yep.
Quick turnaround. There we
We
go.
got a non-conference game, and it should be fun.
Cool. Thanks for your time, Coach. Exciting one tonight.
Thank you.
Coach Eldred with his thoughts on tonight's game, and man, he is excited too. Who wouldn't be? What a win over Mahomet-Seymour.
You look at this team, and they really came in here and went guns a-blazing. I told you at the beginning of the game that I really wanted to see them score 10 points or more in that first quarter. I didn't care if the other team scored 30. And the reason I said that is their first game against Mahomet, they got outscored 18-10 in the first, and they were outscored, and then were outscored 11-8 in the second. We didn't see that from this Taylorville team tonight. They really came out guns blazing, raring to go. And the biggest difference between tonight and the last time they faced Mahomet-Seymour was they were making their points and making their points early. A lot of times what we've seen is when this team misses a shot early, they get frustrated. They start doubting themselves. But Aubrey Kitzman really, really helped get that opening lead. She kicked off the game with two big three-pointers, finished the game with 12 points, got those 11 though in the first half, and that proved to be a really good, hey, we can hang with these guys, we're all right, we can do it. And that's what they did in this game, and that opening start was really what propelled them to be able to go the rest of the game and not give up there in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, Lady Tornadoes played fast tonight. They came out strong first quarter. I mean, I think they scored 10 seconds in. It was a quick possession offensive, and right from there, fast all the way to the end, and faced some adversity at the end, losing the lead, but eventually, came back and coach settled them down. And three key points we had tonight was did they play 4 quarters? They need to play 4 quarters to win this game. I think they checked that one. Turnover battle is close. We don't have the stats on that, but I think it was close there. And finish shots, Leroy.
Yeah.
They did that tonight.
Well, and again, I think Taylorville really needed a win like this late in the season. Obviously, they only have a week and a half left of basketball, and getting a big signature win like this for these girls, especially for these seniors, that means a lot to Haley Sagel, that means a lot to Courtney Gideon, and that means a lot to Alarina Letniku. And these girls really, really pushed hard all game. They have a lot to be proud.
What was that?
They have a lot to be proud of.
Scared you, huh? That was a lot of noise. But yeah, so great game from your Lady Tornadoes. So here is the point total, the unofficial scores for your Lady Tornadoes. Aubrey Kitzman with 12. Alarina Letniku with 6. Hannah Clayton with 6. Olivia Woodward with 3. Elle Richards with 5. Haley Sagel with 17. I need to double check that. And Courtney Gideon with 2. For Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs, Derwin Thomas with 8. Kayla Kerner with 11. Abigail Bunting with 9. Emma Clements with 7. And Savannah Orgeron with 13. So there are your scores for tonight's game, as the Taylorville Lady Tornadoes with a huge upset over Mahomet-Seymour Bulldogs, 51-48 final total. Leroy, final thoughts?
A big win for them, and this is good for them to go on play a non-conference game against Jerseyville on Saturday and really help lead them to give a little bit of momentum, and also show some of the younger girls that working together can really get them wins. I think it sets a good example for these girls for next year. You have a lot of talent coming up. Aubrey Kitzman's still going to be here for a while. Elle Richards is still going to be there for a while. Olivia Woodward. I mean, this is a big statement win for this program. It's a big statement win for a rookie coach in Coach Hayden Eldred, who really needed a big win at home to really help build up a little bit of momentum here this late in the season.
Coach Eldred totally happy. Good for him. Good for the Lady Tornadoes as they gave it their all tonight, 110%. Your final here tonight, 51-48. Lady Tornadoes with the win over Mahomet-Seymour. They will play Jerseyville at home Saturday. I believe it's 12:15 start. And we'll have more basketball then. Until then, see you next time. I'm Trey Wargo with my partner Leroy Clamola. And you're listening to Lady Tornadoes Basketball News Talk, WTIM.
You're watching Tommy TV.